Alright guys, welcome back to the Enlighten podcast. Today we're going to be covering the DCU show slate. I am Jack.
This is Hopins.
This is Boba.
And yeah, let's just get into it.
Woohoo!
Alright, so Creature Commandos animated series. There was a still released. It's going to have the father of Rick Flag, of course, rest in peace. I'm guessing he'll be voiced by the normal Rick Flag actor. Like that'll be the opportunity to bring him back. I know he said that they're gonna bring back some of the same actors to voice from the Suicide Squad film. So I think it's pretty clear the Rick Flag actor is gonna play his own father. Weasel is returning as well.
Nice.
So if this is his father, it seems like it's gonna be some type of prequel to Suicide Squad. I hope we see him eat those 50 children that they talked about.
I would love
that. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. I like the aspect, like, werewolves, vampires, Nazis, like, mummies, stuff like that. World War II. That's gonna be interesting to see. And I also like that we're getting more, like, animation material, and that it's actually gonna be, like, interweaved within the movies. Because, like, what happens a lot is, like, there are, like, animated stuff, like, and live action stuff, like example, Clone Wars and Star Wars. Like, a lot of people don't take Clone Wars as seriously, or like they don't take it as canon because it's like animated, of course. But it seems like James Gunn kind of wants to get rid of like that dilemma. So
idea.
I think it's good, like that idea, and I think it's good they're interweaving it with like the actual like live action material, and there's gonna be more of these. I'm hoping. But yeah, I mean the cartoon, the animation style so far looks pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, so like you were saying, it seems like a old version of the Suicide Squad, right?
Mhm. Yeah. Like an early version.
I can probably see it as like the same kind of like, would you say like vibe as the
Suicide
Squad?
It's definitely gonna be same vibe for sure. I mean,
more like edgy and like gory. I'm imagining like all out gore, so because like the zombies, werewolves, and stuff like that's like
exactly.
Yeah, they're gonna go. I hope they go all out with gore and stuff.
Scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to go like all out with the gore.
Marvel's gonna have to up their game against this because like
100%.
And Creature Commandos.
Yeah.
I am interested like more supernatural stuff, like you said. Hopin's Justice League Dark connections.
Ooh, yes. Not really, no. I mean, I'm excited because like Rick Flag, I missed the voice, missed the character.
For sure.
It'll be cool to see like how. I think this is an origin story for Rick Flag.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Rick Flag, GOAT character, GOAT death, loved him.
Yep.
Good
Character, and I also think it's cool like they're part of like this like team, right? Like this team in the army, and they're all just like monsters or whatever. And I think it's gonna be cool because like it's gonna be clashing dynamics like the whole time, like completely different characters, like Weasel, the humans, just like Suicide Squad. Because what happened in the Suicide Squad movie is it's gonna be very similar. Is what I think is that all the different like character types, they all clashed, and that made it like super interesting, like completely different characters you wouldn't expect together, and that just like made like the dialogue just like even more enriched. So if we get anything like that, I think Creature Commandos could be like really good.
Yeah. And this is like the new universe, right? DCU?
Yeah. Exactly.
Because I was confused about it being like the Suicide Squad from the last one.
Well, it probably will be.
Okay,
they'll like change it to be like new universe.
Okay, so moving on to Waller. Okay, not moving on, but like I want to talk about Waller. So Waller takes place between Peacemaker Season 1 and Peacemaker Season 2. So they're canonizing Peacemaker Season 1, which is canon to the Suicide Squad.
Exactly.
So the Suicide Squad is canon. And hopefully Margot Robbie will return as Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I think that's very likely. I don't think they're done.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking.
And I don't think James Gunn would do that to one of his personal friends either.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, I think it's pretty clear the Suicide Squad, I guess we're on Waller now, but the Suicide Squad cast, most of them are probably going to come back within like some type of capacity in either Peacemaker Season 2 or Waller. Their stories definitely aren't done yet. I doubt Bloodsports is either. I really
I want to see a spin-off really bad.
Back. And what do you guys think about the possibility that there could be a new Suicide Squad team within Waller?
That would be interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
Who would they add in there though? Like.
So in the Waller series, right, in the synopsis, it says that she works with Team Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Hardcore. What's seen as the name? Yeah. Wait. What's?
Oh yeah.
Wait. What's Peacemaker's name? What's
Christopher Smith?
Yeah, Chris. Yeah. Wait, didn't he die? Leoto. Didn't he die?
I do not remember her dying.
Her?
Wait,
no, she did die.
Waller's daughter? Or
Waller's daughter's not dead.
No, yeah, she's alive.
Yeah, she's Adebayo. That's not Leota. Wait, no, the same character. Oh, my bad.
Her last name is Adebayo. Her first name is
yeah. I was thinking of the like the guy, the alien guy, like the one that the guy that died.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like a very interesting scenario now that like Waller's been exposed like for all her crimes against humanity and stuff. Of course, at the end of Peacemaker, her own daughter outed her all the horrible things she did during the Suicide Squad movie. She hid the Starro secrets from the world. She made Peacemaker kill Rick Flag. So it's gonna be interesting. Also, I think it will be cool because she's like. I like it's gonna be kind of like Peacemaker. She's like evil, but she's not like completely evil. Like she still has to have some like character, you know what I mean. So it's gonna be interesting to see how someone so evil reacts to like this whole scenario happening around them.
I have a hope for this. So I hope that Peacemaker throws away the helmet and like puts on a Rick Flag shirt to like honor him.
He better. And that's another thing I was mad about is that he killed
Wait, hold on, guys.
Show afterwards.
It's a joke. It's a Twitter joke. The audience doesn't know. I am not.
No, I don't even care if it's a joke. He better do it, or I'll stab him in the heart myself. Like, geesh.
Was it a piece of a toilet or like? What do you stab him with? Was it a piece of a secret toilet?
That's right. Yeah. Unfortunately. Rest in peace. I'm glad that the actor didn't get fired, though. He's coming back. Something of note for Waller: both Creature Commandos and Waller are expected to debut before Superman, and they call it the aperitif for the DCU. So it's gonna be before. Both of them are gonna be coming out, releasing before Superman, and before Peacemaker season 2.
Okay.
So it seems like Peacemaker season 2 got delayed big time. It was supposed to release,
and it's okay though. They can take.
It was supposed to start. Yeah, I'm happy that they're doing these.
Yeah.
But also, I would have wished that originally they were supposed to start filming this year and having like a early 2024 release date, but it seems like that's like very unlikely now.
Yeah.
I hope he gets around to it though. Of course, we know it's confirmed, but. I'm hopeful though. I think it will be worth it in the long run that we got Waller and Creature Commandos though. All right, Lanterns.
I am very excited.
I am very hyped for this one.
Yes.
I am. The thing that intrigued me the most is it's a detective story.
Mystery,
space.
Yeah.
That's like they can go anywhere basically. Like
bro, the CGI
they have the whole universe at like their realm, and it's as a detective story, and I feel like this might be like a big like stretch, but if we're going like intergalactic Lobo, big opportunity. Like he could probably just cameo as like someone they're interviewing or like someone they might like suspect or something like that. But if we're getting like a green, also I think the concept art suits look very good. I like that it's not like all like completely green or like completely CGI like the 2011 movie, and it just seems like like they customized it for themselves. So I really like that like type of design, and it also fits more with the detective theme.
I'm very excited for this because like I wanted both John and Hal, but I knew we wouldn't get both, but we got both of them. So very hyped for.
Yeah, I do think it is sad though. Of course, there was originally going to be I don't know if you guys know this, but there was originally going to be a DCEU Green Lantern series. And it was going to be very different. Guy Gardner, Kyle Rayner. I'm very happy that they switched the Green Lanterns from those to, of course, the two main ones, Jon Stewart, Hal Jordan. We haven't really ever seen them in live action, so I think this is going to be I mean, this is kind of a monumental one. Green Lantern 2011 doesn't really count, but yeah, this is just gonna be a monumental one for not only Green Lantern fans, but also people that wanted to see like the movie get redeemed. Like even if they didn't like the movie, they just want to see a redeemed Green Lantern story, and I couldn't think of anything better. Yeah, I mean, there we go. I mean, Space Mystery, it's looking like, they said it's a very important show for them. It's very separate from the old DCEU version. It doesn't seem like it has any connection whatsoever. And yeah, I think
this will lead into the end of the chapter 1, like, Justice League movie. But, like, the mystery, I think this is very likely, like, to be, like, the villain introduced in this one.
I mean, Brainiac, Green Lantern, like, what villains can you have for Green Lantern? Of course, there's Sinestro.
I don't think it'll be a Green Lantern villain. I think it'll be a Justice League villain that will introduce this movie, or not this movie, this series.
Also, this is since it's a show as well, we'll probably get a bigger opportunity to look at the other Green Lantern Corps, like the other lanterns, of course. Maybe Razor.
Yeah.
Razor would be cool.
Do you guys remember the 3D animated show? I love that show so much. Yeah.
I hope they do something like that. Razor or like adapt some part of that would be sick. And even if they just show like other lanterns and stuff, like even the JSA lantern, Alan Scott would be really sick if they did that. What about Kilowog? Like, all like all of them, like all of the different varieties of lanterns working together to solve this like true detective type mystery. Star Sapphire, I think, could definitely be like a promising villain, or like at least like a side villain. Of course, it's a show, so they're gonna have multiple.
Oh yeah.
But Star Sapphire, I think, like she hasn't really ever been in the movies either, or like period, and she's definitely a character loved by the fans as a villain. So I think they should definitely have her if they're gonna continue and like show other lanterns as well. And there's a lot they can go from, of course. I know James Gunn also, he liked the cat lantern, the orange cat lantern. He liked the tweet with the orange cat lantern in it. So I'm assuming that they're gonna have that cat lantern as well, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's cool. What about cool that even the animals are like Green Lanterns and stuff?
Yeah. What about I don't remember his name. Like Atrocity, the Red Lantern guy with the cat. I forgot his name.
I don't remember, but I mean, to be honest, there's a lot of Green Lantern villains, and there's a lot of like Lantern factions. So like they could really take this and even combine with space. All of that just combined together, there's a lot that they could do with this story. Something I noticed is it seemed like James Gunn kind of cracked the code, and he looked like for pieces that people thought were missing from these characters or something that we haven't seen before, and how he can like expand that to like the widest proportion and like make like the most interesting story. I feel like that he did that, and he did that with 10 projects so far, and he's probably doing it with like a ton of other characters that people are theorizing about right now that they don't even know like they're making yet. I mean, so I feel like if we're getting like the key parts that people like really wanted to see that we haven't seen before, I feel like there's like a lot of area that we can cover and a lot of ways that they can satisfy the audience that way.
A lot of potential, very hyped. I just can't wait. Like we were waiting for a show for the Lanterns for so long, and I want to point out something.
Just a return as well. I mean, the Arrowverse kind of snubbed us a bit.
Yeah, the title isn't Green Lantern. It's Lanterns. Just so it can be like.
It'll probably be about like
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like all the factions.
Yeah.
But not all.
And also that connects to it being a duo of Hal and John as well. So there could be multiple meanings behind that title as well. And I think that's actually like the most genius title they could have picked. Like just like Green Lanterns would have been stupid. So I'm glad they picked that name. All right, Paradise Lost.
I am not hyped for this.
Controversies.
I am not hyped because I'd rather have a Wonder Woman thing in the present than have a prequel to Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. It might not be hers, but like for the time being, I think it will be her prequel.
Yeah, well they referenced Wonder Woman 3 in
It seems like Gal is out as Wonder Woman after the reboot. So it's most likely gonna be reboot of the Wonder Woman mythology. And I'm
Which
glad
is a
that
good-
they're not
good
just. I'm
decision.
glad they're not just like gonna have like Wonder Woman showing up, bracing people in some random other project, and we're actually getting
Yeah.
some backstory. Do I think it should have been like this? I mean,
No.
no. To be
No.
honest,
No.
I'm not really too familiar with these characters. Or like any of like the Amazonian Themysciran characters. I mean, could they make like some original characters, make it interesting, like a House of Dragons situation? Sure.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, overall, I don't think it's gonna have much impact. Like just from what I've read, I could probably be totally wrong and have no idea. But just from what I've seen so far, it doesn't seem like there's gonna be a lot of impact. It's like a prequel set forever ago.
Yeah.
One thing I do want to see though is, of course, it's Themyscira, Amazonia. I want to see some Greek gods. Wonder Woman's very like
Oh yeah.
rooted in Greek mythology. So like maybe like if they had like Greek gods as the villains, that would be sick. And I feel like, I mean, there will be some controversies. Obviously, it says here, what's the origin of an island of all women? What are the beautiful truths and the ugly truths behind all of that?
Yeah.
So what I think is they're going to adapt that very controversial storyline about how they got raped, unfortunately they raped the men on the boats to make babies. And I don't really feel comfortable like with them tackling something like that.
But I think that that's why I want it to be in the present. But like, it's gonna get iffy.
There's some stuff that the audience just should know.
Yeah, it's true. Honestly,
I hope Gunn doesn't screw with that. If he doesn't screw with Talia, I hope he doesn't mess with that, because like
it's the same kind of situation.
There's gonna be a civil war on Themyscira. So it seems like
Wait,
there's
is
gonna be
it the
different
plot, or-
groups. Yeah. There's a from the plot of Paradise. It's gonna be called Paradise Lost, of course. There's gonna be a civil war between the. So it's, again, like kind of a Black Panther situation. A civil war between two factions of the same tribe, nation, whatever you want to call it. I mean.
Ooh.
I feel like what would be cool if Wonder Woman's mom was the main character. Of course, she's lived a very long time.
Yeah.
And that would be a way kind of connected to present day. Or like have like baby Wonder Woman or something like that. And Greek gods and Civil War. That could combine to make something good.
You're also asking
right
for a
now,
lot
probably,
in this too.
It is, to be honest.
They probably won't add like the Greek
out of all
gods
of
and
them,
stuff.
this is probably the one I'm like least excited for. To like just
Yeah, same. But of course, I'm really just not excited for it because they haven't shown. We're not getting a lot of info from this. You know, it's kind of like.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's like I'm not excited for it.
This is all based on what we see. Like we can't base it on anything else, but
I don't know.
Just
I think
for now,
we'll have to wait and see what happens. And I think it could be like the best thing ever. You know, who knows?
Yeah, what are you thinking?
You mentioned tribes, groups. What if like certain groups related by Zeus, somewhat Ares, Hades?
I like that.
Okay.
They're all descendants.
That is really.
Yeah, they're like
that
different.
is really interesting.
Yeah.
Or they have certain bloodlines. So like factions. Yeah, like you said, Game of Thrones, House of Dragon. I feel like it could probably pull some inspiration.
That's a really good idea.
Take some notes.
There
are plenty of prequel series that have like already messed with mythology before, and if they're anything like those, I think they should keep like a relatively moderate like ratings for the show. I mean, we'll see how it is. Wait, is it a show or is it?
Yeah, but come to think about that, it's a show. It's a show.
Okay. It's a show. There are shows now. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's a show.
What are you saying?
Lanterns is a show. I think the Greek gods can make it really interesting and like.
Yeah, I feel
really
we
just have to wait and see, honestly.
Yeah, even before all this reboot stuff, they've been trying to make a Booster Gold show for years. First it was Smallville, then the CW universe, then both of those never got picked up.
So in the CW, right?
Yeah.
In Legends, he became a character in the final season, and before he could become Booster Gold. Yeah.
There's been a lot of like it's kind of like again like Green Lantern. Like it's been like circling around for years, but like nothing's really happened. But now it seems like they're finally gonna make a Booster Gold show. And one thing I think that is notable is I'm gonna say the same thing about Swamp Thing, is that James Gunn said that eventually he's going to bring back like at least most of the Guardians of the Galaxy cast from Marvel.
I was talking to my dad about that
DC universe. And first going back to Swamp Thing, I think a good casting for Swamp Thing would be Dave Bautista, because he said he's trying not to do like of course like more like
physical things,
like muscle roles,
physical roles.
He would be a good voice for it, and even if as the Doctor, he could be a good Doctor as well for Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
Like, as a human form. So I think Dave Bautista could be Swamp Thing. And of course, Chris Pratt, we got two options. I think that's most likely. I think it's
Hal Jordan or Booster Gold.
Yeah, Booster Gold. Of course.
I see Booster Gold though. Yeah.
Comedy. I'm seeing Booster Gold here. I don't know about Hopins or.
So, do you guys think that Legion of Superheroes will connect to Booster Gold? They're both from the future. Legion of Superheroes, right? Legion of Superheroes and Booster Gold. Maybe there's like a connection over there. Like Booster knows them.
Okay, yeah. What I'm starting to see is that there's getting like a lot of Legions connections. So I really wouldn't be surprised if we got a Legion of Superheroes movie. Or something along that lines, or like just some type of like appearance. So yeah, I think that's definitely possible.
Do you guys remember Ray Hunter from Legends?
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, so I think maybe Ray Hunter's.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, he hasn't. So I think maybe Ray Hunter is involved in Booster Gold, kind of, maybe, sort of.
I mean, there's tons of like characters that are in the future that he could probably mingle with. Of course, he had like he had his wife. That's probably going to be a big plot point, Booster Gold's wife, and also he's like become some sort of a celebrity. She becomes like the villain, kinda. I forget exactly what happens, but that happened in the Justice League action series. I mean, there's actually Booster Gold has a wide variety of characters, and also him having time travel is going to make things a lot more interesting.
So since they're going to be toying with like the future and stuff, we were talking about this Batman Beyond, right? How they could make that into live action. You think that's probably like a possibility, since they're kind
Batman Beyond? I definitely can see happening.
Obviously not planned. At some point, yeah.
Yeah, like not in the near future.
Not too early, no.
But definitely like way farther down the line, if they're really going to stick to like this like type of connection. Of course, they did the same thing with the DC animated universe. But yeah, if they want to have that type of connection with the characters, Batman Beyond's the way to go.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's absolutely plenty of things they could do with Booster Gold. It says Booster Gold is imposter syndrome as a superhero. So it seems like it's kind of like, you know, like him pretending to be a superhero with this technology getting popular off of it. Alright, so it seems like he's gonna be like going from like this more stingy to likable personality. Of course, he used the technology to suit to become a celebrity, become more like the superheroes that he had seen in his past already. Which I hope that doesn't really spoil anything, because of course he's in the future, right?
Yeah.
So I don't want them to reveal too much about what happened in the DCU's past, but I do want him to connect with like the superheroes that we already know from the future. Alright guys, it seems like that's a wrap for this video. We're going to be releasing a mini-sode next. So stay tuned.
Yes.
Yippee! Bye-bye!
Bye!